Hey everyone, Paula here from By Faith, and I'm just sitting here in my kitchen, and I've been picking a little bit on my guitar today, and just took a day and stayed home. I don't know if I'm just tired or what's going on, but I definitely desire your prayers today. But more than anything, I've just been, trying to focus on God and His will, and just trying to quieten a lot of the distractions down today. But I just wanted to share a few verses of a song with you. It's called "Some Call It Home," and it talks about going back home, but not really ever it really being like it was when you was a kid, when you were home, and how true that is. We can go back and visit our home place or our parents. If they're still in the same home where you grew up, but it's never really, you never really can go back. But it talks about heaven, and I hope this will be a blessing to someone. Don't listen to me or the way I sing it, because it's time. I am by no means a professional, but I hope this will be a blessing to someone. Somewhere beyond the grave, there is a land that Jesus went to prepare by His own hands, and for the saved by grace, there is a resting place. Will be mine. Some call it heaven, but I call it home. Some call it dreaming. Just let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond. Someone said you can't go back home again. Things will not ever be as good as they've been. But I've got good news for you. When heaven comes into view, one glimpse and we'll know the best yet to come. Some call it heaven, but I call it home. Some call it dreaming. Just let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the sky. I call it home. I call it home. I hope that'll be a blessing to someone. Like I said, I am not a professional, but I love that song. My brother Billy, he used to sing it all the time, and it was just such a blessing to me to hear it. But I hope it'll be a blessing to you guys. We've got to, if wherever we are, while we are down here upon this earth, we have a home to stay in. We are blessed, and we should be thankful. But the thing that we have to remember and we have to keep in mind always is that this is not our final home. Praise God, this is not our final home. This is not the end of my story. If you know Jesus Christ, this is not the end of your story. And I just want to encourage you today, and I pray this will lift someone up and help someone on their way. They may be struggling with financial debt, or maybe even finding a home. Just remember, all of this down here, even if we have a deed, even if we can say, this is my home, this is where I've lived for 20 years. This is just, this is not our final home. This is just a temporary place. We're just passing through. So whether you have a deed, or whether you have a rental agreement, or whether you don't, just remember, if you know Jesus Christ, this is not your final home. You have so much more to look forward to. So much more. We can't even imagine. It says, eye hasn't seen, nor has entered into the hearts of man what God has prepared for him. He said, I go to prepare a place. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I'll come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Just look up, children. Look up and keep your eyes on Jesus. Have a great day.